dear students, myself Gangadhar Solanke, and I welcome you all to the MCGM's virtual classroom.
So my dear students, today in history and civics we'll be learning civics, and in civics today's our first topic is our life in society. Our life in society. So in this topic we are going to discuss about why did man feel the need for society, the social nature of man, our development, and what is society. So here on screen you can see images, and with the help of these images or the pictures we have to understand the social nature of man. But before that, the points which we are going to cover in this topic: why did man feel the need for society, the social nature of man, our development, and what is society. Now in the 5th standards environmental science, you people learnt about evolution of man, and it tells us that our present social life has taken shape through a process of evolution over thousands of years, and we studied that in detail. Man has moved from a nomadic stage to a settled social life, and that is what you can see in this image which is given in our textbook. The journey of a man from a nomadic stage, here this one, to a settled social life. This was the nomadic in the first picture. Then in the second one, things related with the agriculture and the man settled down, and in the third one, which is our today's life, totally settled social life. Now by this there is question, what will society be like 50 years from now? अगर हम आगे के और 50 सालों की अगर बात करेंगे तो उसमें तो और बदलाव और चेंजेस हुए रहेंगे, और टेक्नोलॉजी और साइंस उसमें ऐड रहेगा, और जिसकी वजह से हमारी सोशल लाइफ और ज़्यादा सेटल्ड होगी. एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट बिकॉज ऑफ द डेवलपमेंट इन द फील्ड ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, and also in the field of agriculture and of different industries. Then the question is, why did man feel the need for society? हमें society की ज़रूरत क्यों है? Why we need society, or why did man feel the need for society? A stable and secure community life is necessary for the development. For what it is necessary? For the development of the individual as well as society. सिर्फ किसी एक व्यक्ति के लिए नहीं बल्कि पूरी सोसाइटी के लिए स्टेबल और सिक्योर लाइफ होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, वो हमारी एक ज़रूरत है. People came together to develop organized way of life. And if we talk about the nomadic stage of human being, that security and that stability was not there. And that's why people came together to develop organized way of life. This was the main motivation for the creation of society. Because when man realized that living in a group provides security, then people came together to develop organized way of life, because whenever we are in group of friends or in the group of family members, then we feel safe, we feel secure. Living in society, man felt the need for rules to help with the smooth functioning of day-to-day matters. It gave rise to conventions, traditions, ethics, values, rules, and laws. Man's life in society became more organized and stable. Number of rules are there in our society, and also laws which we follow in our day-to-day life, which are not written, but as a social manners or social things, we follow all these conventions, traditions, ethics, and values. Then the next one, social life or the social nature of man. Man is social by nature. It means that one cannot live without society or cannot live alone. हम अकेले नहीं रह सकते ज़्यादा देर के लिए, हमें सोसाइटी के साथ रहने की आदत है और हमें सोसाइटी के साथ रहना अच्छा लगता है, क्योंकि हमारी जो अलग अलग ज़रूरतें हैं वो सोसाइटी में ही पूरी होती है. दैट इज़ वाई वी कॉल मैन एज अ social animal, or man is social by nature. Here on the screen you can see the different needs or the necessities. We all basically like to live with one another in each other's company and with people around us. So living with people not only one makes us happy, but it is also our need. And if we talk about the needs, we have many needs, including food, shelter, clothing are our physical needs, and which are the basic one. It also includes different types of needs like physical needs, and once these are satisfied, जैसे कि हमें पहनने के लिए कपड़े हैं, रहने के लिए घर है, खाने के लिए खाना है, उसके बाद हमारी और आगे की नीड्स जो है वो आती है, एंड दैट इज द फिजिकल or emotional and psychological needs. Once these are satisfied, man gets a sense of stability, but that is not enough. We also have some emotional and psychological needs. For example, to feel secure is an emotional need, and when we are happy, we wish to share our happiness with others, and similarly when we are sad we wish to have somebody with us, and this is what is our emotional need. हम जब बहुत खुश होते हैं तो हमें लगता है हमें ये किसी को बताना चाहिए, शेयर करना चाहिए, and when we are sad, जब हम दुखी होते हैं तब भी हमें लगता है कि किसी ने आकर हमसे पूछना चाहिए कि तुम्हें क्या हुआ है. So these are the different types of needs. So when we are happy, we wish to share our happiness with others, and when we are sad, we wish to have somebody with us. When we are happy, we wish to share our happiness with others, and when we are sad, हमें लगता है कि हमारे पास कोई ना कोई होना चाहिए. We like the companionship of our family members, relatives and friends. These feelings reflect our social nature. We can't live without our family. In the different stages of our life, we need companionship. It may be of our family members, relatives or friends, but the thing is, we need it. It's our need. And next to the food, clothes, shelter, education and health, which are our basic needs, the variety of occupations in the society help us in fulfilling our needs. Due to the labor and skills of people in the society, a variety of articles are produced. Like on the screen, as you can see, the people with different occupations, and by their gesture, by their dress up, you can understand it. For example, this one is the doctor, musician, teacher, police or the navy officer. So, in this way different occupations are there. Education and health related services and facilities allow us to live with dignity, and all this is made available in a society. अगर हम कहीं अकेले रहने जाएंगे तो वहाँ पर हमें ये सब फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं मिलेगी. A variety of industries and occupations help to fulfill our needs. For example, we need books for studying and paper for books. So that is why occupations like manufacturing paper, printing, book binding, etc. also develop. So the interrelationship between individual and society. Individual is interdependent and interrelated to the affairs of his or her society. He cannot live alone without society. No man is an island. So this also leads to the development of our skills and capabilities. Our basic needs are fulfilled in society. Man is a social animal. He lives in social groups, in communities and in society. Human life and society almost go together. हम दोनों को एक दूसरे से अलग नहीं कर सकते. Man cannot live without society. Man is biologically and psychologically equipped to live in groups, to live in society. Society has become an essential condition for human life to arise and to continue. We depend on each other for our emotional needs such as security, appreciation, praise and support. And thus our life in society is interdependent. हम एक दूसरे पर dependent है for many reasons. And then the next point is our development. Every person is born with some qualities and capabilities, and this we can see in our classroom also. अपनी क्लास में अगर 30 बच्चे होते हैं तो हर कोई अलग अलग चीज़ों में खास होता है. Someone good in storytelling, then someone good at drawing, in dance, in music, in study. स्टडी में भी अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं जो फेवरेट होते हैं, किसी का हिस्ट्री फेवरेट है, किसी का मैथ्स, किसी का इंग्लिश. So the qualities and capabilities which are already in the human being, they are dormant and they developed in a society. So society includes all people, men, women, grown-ups, old people, young children, people who interact in a defined territory and share culture. Then it is society, where there is interdependence. And by this we can conclude that society is not simply a mob or crowd of people. कहीं पर बहुत सारे लोग इकट्ठा है रोड पे, तो हम उसे सोसाइटी नहीं कह सकते, बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट सिंपली अ मॉब और क्राउड ऑफ पीपल. अ सोसाइटी इज फॉर्म्ड व्हेन पीपल कम टुगेदर टू अचीव सर्टन कॉमन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. ऐसे ही नहीं कि लोग एक साथ है तो उसे सोसाइटी कहा जाता है. व्हेन पीपल कम टुगेदर टू अचीव सर्टन कॉमन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, then it is called society. We learn languages gradually in the society. Our first language is the one that is spoken at home, and if our neighbors speak different languages, we pick up those too. Then the schools also provide opportunities to learn different languages. For example, if your mother tongue is Marathi, then you learn Marathi with your family members at home. And if your friends are Hindi speaking or their mother tongue is Hindi, then by them also you catch Hindi words. And as you people are studying in English medium school, then but obviously English words from the school. तो एक एक लैंग्वेज जो है हमारी डेवलप होती जाती है. We also have the capacity to think independently. हर कोई अलग अलग सोचता है. For example, when all the students in a class are given the same topic for an essay, किसी को अगर essay लिखने का है क्लास में, या फिर कोई ड्राइंग करने बोला है, तो हर एक की ड्राइंग अलग होती है, हर एक का essay अलग होता है. Why is it that no two essays are the same? It is because the thought process in each is different. हम सभी अलग अलग सोचते हैं, and it depends on the society in which we are living, on the surrounding in which we are living, and also on the people who are with us. Here now the images. The development of our artistic and other talents also takes place in society, like singers, musicians, artists, scientists, adventurers, social workers can all develop their qualities further because of the backing and encouragement of society. And this encouragement is very important. जब हम कुछ अच्छा काम करते हैं, जैसे अच्छी स्टोरी बताई, अच्छे गाना गाया, अच्छा ड्राइंग किया, तो हमें सोसाइटी से एक तरह का इनकरेजमेंट मिलता है. हमारे मम्मी पापा या हमारे टीचर उनके फ्रेंड्स को दिखाते हैं, हमारे फ्रेंड्स देखते हैं, और जो इनकरेजमेंट उनसे हमें मिलता है कि बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा बनाया है, वेरी गुड, वेरी नाइस, कीप इट अप. तो इससे हमारे जो स्किल्स हैं वो डेवलप होते जाते हैं, एक तरह का कॉन्फिडेंस हम में आता है, और ये सब हमें सोसाइटी से मिलता है. So the society includes as we saw before. Men, women, grown-ups, old people, young children, our families are a part of the society. Different groups, institutions and organizations. Like in groups, our friends, family members, institutions which includes school, colleges, and in organizations, different religious or caste based or the same objective based organizations. The interrelationship and interactions between the people, their dependence on one another and sharing also form a part of the society. For many things we are dependent on our neighbors and also they are dependent on us. So this interrelationship or interactions and also sharing, it may be emotional और कल्चरल, जैसे किसी के घर में कुछ प्रोग्राम होता है तो हम वहाँ जाते हैं, हमारे यहाँ पे कुछ है तो हम लोगों को बुलाते हैं. इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ शेयरिंग एंड गेट टुगेदर. Society is not simply a mob or crowd of people. A society is formed when people come together to achieve certain common objectives. Purposely we are repeating this, the definition or the concept of the society, because once you understood this, then it will be very easy to understand the next lessons in the civics. In order to fulfill needs like food, clothing, shelter and security, the society has to create a permanent system, and without such a system, the day-to-day affairs of the society cannot be carried on. For example, agriculture, which is essential to fulfill the need for food and which is our basic need. Various institutions must be created to perform all the functions related to agriculture. Not only farmers, but the sellers and the different companies. So therefore, a vast system needs to be created which includes factories to manufacture tools and equipment, tools and equipment used for farming, banks to provide loans to the farmers, a market for the goods produced, etc. And the existence of many such systems makes a society stable. So this is what is all about our life in society. In the next chapter, we shall learn about the diversity in the Indian society. Subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get notifications.
So my dear ones, this is all for today. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, take care.